Previously on The Ultimate Fighter Redemption.
Nice!
Season 13 runner-up Ramsey Nicham took out Season 16's Julian Lane with a first-round TKO.
You called that?
With 6 fights in the books, Team Garbrandt is still looking for its first win of the season. Coming up, it's the last preliminary fight. Hard-hitting Justin Edwards looks to finally get Cody on the board. As he faces Season 2 winner and UFC legend, Joe Stevenson. Plus, the wild card fight matchup is announced.
But what we really need here is pick the best guys. Who will go the furthest if they end up staying in the UFC?
Who will get one step closer to redemption?
Cool. Get that heart rate up. You're only at 146 here. Come on. Yeah.
I came from a different time of fighters. You know, I started fighting in the 90s. I fought anyone and everyone, no matter what. I never turned down a fight.
You got 15 seconds. 15 seconds. Come on.
If I were to stop fighting right now, I could be happy with what I've done. I've done more than most people will ever do with their career.
You gotta drop that heart rate.
Joe.
I was the first pick for a reason, and I'm gonna go show it.
Not many people match up well against Joe Stevenson. When Joe Stevenson gets you on the ground, you better be damn good, because there's not a lot you can do.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next fight is the welterweight finals to determine who will be crowned the Ultimate Fighter.
I was lucky enough to make it to the finale, Season 2 of The Ultimate Fighter. I got to fight a good friend, Luke Kumo.
Fighter final, you ready?
Kumo, you ready? A six-figure contract is on the line, and here we go!
He fought all 15 minutes, his heart out, and I was there in front of him, fighting my heart out. Stylistically, I thought it was going to be an easier fight than it was, but when I got my hand raised and Dana gave me the Ultimate Fighter trophy, I felt like this is an amazing short-term goal, and now it's time to move on and to work hard for a title shot.
Let's get it on!
We are underway.
Don't sit. Let's put the gas on his forehead.
A great round 2 for Joe Stevenson.
Daddy is a leg lock specialist, and they're especially dangerous right now while his legs are dry. Oh, he's got a guillotine, and it is tight.
I went on a tear, you know, I won 4 or 5 fights in a row.
Suplex, and he takes the back again. In this position, there's a good shot.
Was able to go and fight for the title in the UFC at lightweight division. I had to fight BJ Penn. BJ Penn is a personal friend.
And he gets some big strikes delivered early.
That was one of the best experiences of my life. I wouldn't take it away for the world.
That's it. That's about it. It is over. BJ Penn.
I learned so much about myself from that fight. After losing 4 fights in a row, the UFC had to let me go. Momentum, you know, is very important to them, and I didn't have any. Sleep. I'm gonna play some pool. When I was fighting, I found my answers in a bottle. I was drinking very heavily. I was a functional alcoholic, and now, you know, I've been sober for 4 years, and I feel that it was maybe a reality check, and I needed it. I believe a lot of people on this show are doing the redemption season because they want a chance at winning it. To me, the redemption is showing people what I can do sober. I'm here to do this for myself, to help my boys see that no matter what happens in life, that chance can still be there and that you can still work hard and you still can obtain your goals. People get one opportunity. I'm getting 2. respect, you know, just breathtaking.
There's only one more fight left. We're in desperate, dire need of a win. You know, it would suck to get clean swept by, you know, TJ's team. I'm gonna circle out big after you push me and throw a little kick. But I have supreme confidence in Justin, and I truly believe he's my dark horse in the show.
Yes. I think the fight with Joe, stylistically, it's a great matchup for me. I plan on controlling the octagon. I think he probably has slowed a step, so I'm going to use my speed and my angles to try to hopefully land really good shots. You know, if I can put him down, I'll put him down.
And finish cross.
I see myself finishing the fight, whether it be, you know, by knockout or submission.
Nice, good shot. Good one.
Yes. All day level changes, right? Coaching Joe Stevenson's a very unique situation, you know, an awesome opportunity. Not only is he a wealth of knowledge and something I can learn from, but he knows his body. He's been around the game forever. He's got 16 fights in the UFC. He's on the older end of athletes here, and he's got to listen to himself. He knows what's going to peak him to be his best. I think his strength conditioning work is really hard, but he's in really good shape. But when we get to the technical aspect of it and doing team practices, he kind of holds back and does his own thing a little bit, which I don't want to change anything up too much. Add some tricks to his game, as well as he's going to add to mine, and you know, make it a happy family. 1, 2. 1, 2. Beautiful.
I told Justin, I was like, man, you're one of the most dangerous guys out here, and in my line of work and what we do, there's honor in fighting the tougher guy.
Beautiful, dude. Good push, man.
To beat him, I have to dictate the pace. Rashad told me season 2, it was like, you gotta impose your will on your opponent. It's kind of what I gotta do.
Today we've been working outside. I think it's, 20 degrees out?
I just started working as an HVAC technician.
Right now I'm in supervising mode.
Sometimes it's not so glamorous, you know, but it's a paycheck.
Let's make some money.
Like, okay, here's another example. Like, what's the hardest moment in your life? Or the worst week of your life, best week of your life, something like that.
I was 6 years old. My dad was schizophrenic and bipolar, so we were living in a trailer park or in a campground. He was building a RV for us to live in. He was a machinist. He was very good. But one morning we woke up and he had an axe above the bed, and so my mom took us to my aunt's, and she lived in a trailer while they were building her beautiful house on top of it was like a cliff that rolled down, and then it was like 200-foot drop. And as this time was going on, my mom worked at the pizza parlor, and one day she came home from work, and she put my sister in the car, in her car seat. She was younger than me, and I was in the house, and then the e-brake broke and rolled down, and it was going to kill my sister, and my aunt stopped the car and held it, and it rolled over and it killed her. And then my aunt, she passed away, and then they arrested my mom for vehicular manslaughter because she had been drinking like a beer prior to that, but it was the e-brake that broke. And then they took away my mom for like 3 years of my life, and my grandparents raised me. Oh, so it was a pretty bad week. I pray that people are able to take my lead, you know. Somebody may affect you negatively, but you have a choice in how you let that affect you and others around you. I hope that everyone sees that no matter the negative that's around you, you're able to make the right choice and you're able to rise above it.
I'm Frankie. He's Max.
I have 4 sons, Joey, Tyler, Frankie, Max. Frankie is now 11 and Max is 8. I'm so blessed to have these boys in my life. Thank you for recording, Maximus.
Yep, you're welcome.
I asked, Frankie and Max, I was like, you guys want to see Daddy go back to the UFC? And they're like, yeah. And then that excited me so much that when this opportunity presented itself, I had to run with it, and I had to run hard. I work on the TV show Kingdom. It's the very first MMA scripted drama. Keith is the stunt coordinator here. The show's called Kingdom. Originally, we were going to call the show Navy Street. My job is a technical advisor. I'm also the fight choreographer, and I get to play myself, Joe Daddy, on the TV show. Being able to express what I think fighting is through the show is just absolutely amazing. I'm here at Cobra Kai. Time to walk in. It's night practice. Here is the Ultimate Fighter Season 2 welterweight winner. I think wanting it is very important. I gave up more to be on this show than most people. So, I mean, to think that the other people want it more than me, I'm not scared of that. I know what I gave up to be here. 4 handsome boys, successful TV show. It's not about the money to me. It's about redemption. Oh man. Got any injuries I should know about? I've had a broke orbital, torn pec, broke right hand.
Show me your pec. It's disgusting.
Oh yeah, you want to see it?
How'd you tear it?
Herniated L5, 2 bone spurs in the neck, 2 degenerated disc in the neck, 2 offset disc in the neck.
So you're 100%, right?
Yeah, 100%, bro.
The Ultimate Fighter is tough. You have a ton of great talent there, and day to day, we're grinding and trying to get better. But you make some friends, but at the same time, they're also your competition, your enemy. So I love it. I love it.
What? We get our purses
the pre-fight
and Social Security.
Yeah. Hey, what's up? It's me. 6 a.m. It's up and early for work. It's gonna be cold out, so I gotta put on some layers. I think I'm gonna be up on our roof today, so yep, up and early. Let's make some money. That's Corey. I think he's standing in cow, so that's nice.
Awesome.
Today we've been working outside. I think it's what, 20 degrees out? About 20 degrees out, so we're gonna try to get this job done as fast as we can. We're turning a room into a walk-in cooler, so we're gonna get to work. Recently, I just started working as an HVAC technician and do all kinds of heating and venting and air conditioning stuff. I was trying to fight full time, consistently, but on a local level, the organizations aren't big enough to pay either what you're worth or you can't get fights. Right now I'm in supervising mode. Sometimes it's not so glamorous, It's a paycheck and it pays the bills, and it enables me to be able to fight. I'm now on my way down to John Stutzman's Jiu-Jitsu Academy. It's S&G, BJJ, and I have to drive from Bellefonte to Dayton, which is probably about an hour and 20 minutes for me one way. At the end of the day, my main focus is still fighting. That's what I want to do. I work, a full 8-hour day, and then immediately I go home and I refuel, I get some food in me, I go work out. Since I'm in the town where I first started MMA at the same local gym, I do a lot of driving. I'm just all over the place. Wherever I can get the best training in, that's where I'm going to go. And once I'm done working out, I let my body recover and I go back in, I work out again. So sometimes I'll go in, 10, 11, 12 o'clock at night to get my second workout in, and I don't go to bed till 2 and I have to get back up at 6. If you notice, I'm the only one here. This happens a lot, but champions always do the right thing, even when no one's looking, so I try to abide by that. So here I am, getting better. I was on season 13 of Ultimate Fighter, Lesnar vs. Dos Santos. Came in as replacement for Keon Caldwell.
What's your name? Justin.
I fought Tony Ferguson in my preliminary fight. From the beginning, it was a stand-up fight, but kind of going back and forth, and I started getting the better exchanges of the battles.
Stay long, buddy. Stay long.
I think I took him down twice in a row in the one round. I tried to pass his guard, and he caught me with a break-dancing scissor kick to the face, kind of.
Holy good fight.
Just, one of those fluke shots where you get caught and, the fight's over. Kind of left a sour taste in my mouth, but at that time, of all the guys there, I was definitely one of the best guys in the house.
Great fight. Great fight.
After season 13 was over, I had 7 fights with the UFC since then, up until 2016.
Edwards has Near in a guillotine here, and Near may be out. And
Justin Edwards has the biggest win of his MMA career.
I was 2-5 in the UFC. It's hard to survive.
Proctor trying to secure the guillotine. It's only getting tighter now. Edwards could be out. Edwards is out. Joe Proctor.
The UFC is just tough. It's cutthroat. If you're not winning, you're gone, and that's the core truth about it. Don't get me wrong. I know the competition is tough, and I know there's a lot of guys that want it, and I don't think anybody wants it more than me.
Justin Bass Eddie Edwards!
Make him fight. Make him give up.
Next person my way is Justin.
We'll get this. You warm.
So we're gonna go to war.
I don't care who's in front of me. They're gonna get demolished.
Go, baby. Have some fun, right?
Gentlemen, welcome to the weigh-in. First to the scale, Justin Edwards.
Yeah, Joe and Justin's interesting, man. I think Justin's definitely one of the best guys on their team. I fought Justin. He's tough. He's not easy to finish, and he's in shape, man. He can fight everywhere.
171 pounds. Next to the scale, Joe Stevenson.
Joe, come on, baby.
Joe Daddy, a.k.a. the Chupacabra. I think he's going to destroy Justin. Justin's no slouch, but Joe Daddy has way too many ninja tricks for him, and the Chupacabra is going to get it done.
170 pounds.
Nice, Joe. Nice,
Joe. Joe Stevenson won season 2, and he had a damn good run in the UFC. And now he's getting up there in age, and I think he's out to prove to everyone that he's still a force in the fight game. Justin Edwards lost his preliminary fight on season 13, but that guy's got skills, and I was pretty surprised that he was the last pick. He's Team Garbrandt's last chance at a win before the wild card, so we'll see if he can pull this off.
There's not a whole lot on my mind come fight day besides the guy that's going to be in front of me. My end goal is, obviously be the champion of this tournament and win the $250,000. I feel like I'm prepared. I feel like I've done everything I'm supposed to do up to this point.
How soon you want to get wrapped?
It don't matter, dude. I'm ready to gear up now.
Ultimately, there's 3 guys in the cage, me, my opponent, and the referee, and at the end of the day, I'm going to walk away with my hand raised, and that's the only thing I can focus on.
It's very easy to hang it up and to quit.
Make him fight. Make him give up.
It's hard to keep going, especially if you've still got it.
No one's got the work ethic I've seen since you've been here. That's confidence.
Next person my way is Justin.
No one's stopping you.
And I wanted him. And now I've got him. So we're going to go to war.
Stay relaxed. We'll get this warm.
They don't want the you do.
I've been, in the UFC once before, and now this is the first big step and heading back in that direction, and I don't care who's in front of me, they're going to get demolished.
Go, baby. Have some fun. Have some fun, right? Have some fun, Joe.
This is the toughest fight of my life. Every second, I gotta be ready for Justin. Every minute, every round, I've gotta bring it.
This is it, baby. This is your time, Joe. Bring it.
Get wheeling right off the bat, Justin. Get wheeling.
All right, Joe. Have some fun, baby. Let's bring it. Hey, bring the fight to him. Game time, Joe. Here we go.
Gentlemen, this fight is 2 5-minute rounds. In the event of a draw, we'll have one more sudden victory round. You ready, sir? Ready? Fight!
Here we go. Here we go. Good. Yes. 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 Nice job, Joe. Keep coming. Keep coming. We're going. We're going. Yes. We're going. Be first. Be first. There you go. Be first. Be first. Yeah. Be first. Be first.
Here comes the shot. Break there. Break there. Break there. Underhook out. And hurt him. Get wheeling. Yep. Settle in. Settle in.
Switch through. There we go. Yeah. Joe, stay on him. Keep.
Justin, put your cross to the chest.
Thanks, Joe. Thanks. Gotta go. Come on, baby. Have some fun and go. Flip that switch. Let's go, baby. There it is. Come on. Flip that switch. Keep going. Keep going. Keep bringing it, Joe. Come on.
Nice. Add that right after that hook. There you go. 2-3-2. 2-3-2. 2 minutes down. 2 minutes down. 2 minutes down. Nice. Add that hook. Add that left hook. You got it tight. That's tight. That's tight, Justin. Squeeze. Squeeze. Squeeze there. He's tapping. He's tapping. Up. There you go. Nice.
Leg lock here. Here we go. Head on the fence. Nice.
Careful with your feet in the crotch. Careful with your feet in the crotch.
There you go. There you go, Shelton. Nice. Halfway through the round, Joe. Great job. Take your time. Head of the chin. There you go. Short up. There you go. Nice. There it is. He gave it to you. No. Get back on it, Joe. Get back on it. Right back on it, Joe. Step left. Sit here. 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Careful, you all right?
Nice, that caught him. That caught him. Nice.
Do not grab the cage. Do not grab the cage. Good job.
Breathe here. Get your heart rate down, Justin.
Okay, he hit you with some big shots. It's not guaranteed you won that round.
He's tired. Bring it to him. Bring it to him.
Bring it, Joe, right now.
Deep breath, Justin.
5 more minutes, the rest of your life, right? Let's go.
He's tired. Bring it to him. Bring it to him.
Get his heart rate back up. Get his heart rate back up. He's
done, Joe. Come on.
All right, second round. Fight.
To your left.
That jab out there.
Careful, you good?
Yes, I did. Okay, bring your right hand. Number 2. High step with.
Yes. Big first shot. Let's go. Boom, yeah. Let's go. Come on, right now.
Nice.
Yes, right now. Push it. Yes. Drive. Yes, body lock. Nice. Get him to the cage. Good. Get the hand behind you. There you go. Circle it. Shoulder to the gut. Don't let up.
Hips. Fight the takedown. Fight the takedown. Nice. Get that frame. Elbow there. There you go.
Nice. There you go. Make him work. Make him work. Nice. Keep your weight on him. Step in the middle. Nice.
You gotta stop him. You gotta stop him.
Do not grab the cage. Good job.
Got one. Another one, 3.
Get ready. Start breathing. Start breathing. You're doing great. You're doing great. Slow that heart rate down. We got it round number 3. Okay?
Hey, Justin, be ready.
Be calm. Calm it down.
Could be going 3. Sit down and breathe.
Could be going 3, dog.
You fought your ass off. It's nothing to hang your head about.
Nothing to hang your head about.
Everything was in there. Boom, boom.
You gave it everything, dude.
A little disappointed. Went out there, had a game plan to push the pace, get it to the ground, and got hit. And there's something about when someone hits you that your game plan emotionally goes out the window. This happened to be one of those cases. All I wanted to do was hit him back. Well, time to get ready for the wild card.
Yeah, let's keep you in shape and
recover. Right? You're already in shape. Let's just recover.
I'd like to get in that wild card slot. You know, I think I put on a good enough performance, went the distance, but it's not up to me.
So proud of you, man.
It's crazy. 6 days to heal. You gotta look out for your fighter's health.
Man.
I know you're tough, man, but it's 6 days to heal from a fight like that.
I was ready for another round.
I didn't see it.
Don't put that in his head, man.
I didn't see it.
Don't be like that.
I'm just saying, I'm looking out for you. If it was me, I wouldn't choose it.
I don't know how TJ gonna say who comes back from our team.
I don't have a say in it. All I did for my 2 cents in.
Hey, no. I just don't understand why you even just pick your guy and that's it. Like
no, I picked whoever I thought left it out there. Right?
Yeah, you just picked your guy. And
did you not stand up?
Joe's
did you not clap for Joe for his
Joe's fight was awesome. 100%. That's perfectly fine. That's your guy.
Yeah.
Perfect. But I don't know why. How do you pick who comes from our team?
I did. I said the Hyder left it all out there. You call me a liar?
Everybody left it out there.
I know.
Julian left it out there.
I said my vote was for Hyder. That's all I said. I didn't make the decision.
Everybody left it out there.
Okay.
Everybody left it out there.
Good job, man.
There's no doubt.
Guys, this has been the best season.
Yeah, it's fun.
This has been the best season.
It is.
The house, everything, every experience.
It's great. It's great. I mean, nothing against you, man. I'm just saying.
There's nothing against you. It came right to you.
I wouldn't play in 6 days. Come on, TJ. I know it's your team, and you're
it's not about the team, dude. It's about Joe getting what he feels like is right.
Exactly, you know? But I feel like it's right. But come on, man. He's taking some hard shots. This kid hits way harder than that.
I know it does. I voted for him. I think he's a great fighter. I'm voting for whoever I think is the greatest fighter. He should make money for their family.
But it wasn't even. Okay, you're looking at that. I respect that.
I mean, Joe's making living right now. You know.
Exactly. No, I completely get that. But come on, look at him. Dude.
He's got to feed his
kid's healthy as hits hard, way harder than Justin.
I know.
Way harder, man.
I know that. Trust me.
At that point, I'd rather have my fighters fight each other, to be honest.
Me and Cody sat down, had an interview with Dana for the redemption shot, the wild card, and no other. I think the definition of that is the first one is Joe Daddy. Next up, Dana decided to choose Hyder.
Have some fun, man.
Hyder versus Joe is a great matchup for the wild card. Both of them took their preliminary fights to the distance. They lost by decision, but they fought their asses off, and that's exactly what we look for here in the UFC. As far as style matchup, this fight's interesting.
I mean, Hyder has better technique, too.
Hyder's hands are awesome. He has real KO power, but Joe Stevenson's gone toe-to-toe with some of the biggest names in the UFC, and obviously this dude is not afraid of anyone. This is season 2 versus season 21, and the question is, who's going to take advantage of the second chance and move on to the quarterfinals?
Hey, Joe.
Hey, nothing against any of you guys at all, right?
I wouldn't fight, dude. And just, man, I have concussion problems, but I've been through it. It sucks, and he's got kids, man. Hyder hits hard, dude, so hard. Like, extremely, like, freakishly hard.